Yo, what is up, guys? I'm That Only Beast 13, and right now, this is something I don't normally do, but it's a seed spotlight, and I know it's on a super flat world, but trust me, this one is very original, and I'm sure you've never seen it before. Just to start off, you can just see there's two blacksmiths, which is very, very cool. And let me show what you is in their chest. And in this chest, you got a bunch of gold gear. Just to start you off, some golden apples, some golden carrots. Just something simple to, start you off right there. And if we head over here, I was like checking the lava for whatever reason. Because if you notice, I like to check lava. There's a chest in there with a bunch of creepy, questionable heads. I don't know what you could really use those for. I guess you could, like, wear it on your character for whatever reason. And there are a lot of slimes here. And if you go into this house, you notice that it's filled with water. And there's a couple squids living in here. Yeah, I guess that's pretty okay for a seed. Let's move on. And if you go to this house over here, you'll notice that there's a spinning minecart with a chest in it. If you obtain this chest, there is a book called Anal, and if you open it, it says cookies are great, and they also give you a cookie because apparently they're great. And let's head up into the second blacksmith shop. If you go into this chest, there's a bunch of diamond gear. You could tell this is legit. I am not faking this video, because they're all scattered around. They're not just in order, just like all up in a nice order. They're actually scattered around. Which is good. And if we head up into this, oh man, big slime. If you head up into this house, they have a little meth shop, little meth going, and you can see that they already have like cocaine there. You know, some nice cocaine. What's meth without cocaine? And if we go into this tower, you will climb the ladder, and you'll notice that there's an enchantment table with a couple bookshelves. Let me get myself a sword here and see how high the levels go. I mean, it doesn't give you a lot, but, you know, level 10 just got sharpness 2, which is not a bad way to start it off. That's really good, if you ask me. And if you go into this house, it's like a little disco thing. I mean, it's pretty weird. If you wanted to, you could get a jukebox, you could add some music, you know, get a little jukebox, get a little music disc, and you get some music going. I mean, it's not a bad idea. I mean, it's a little nice disco room, you know what? Why not? And let us move on with... Okay, let's go into this house. If you notice in this house, it looks like there's a sheep in jail. I mean, why do you think a sheep would go into jail? What do you think this guy actually did to, like, get in jail? I don't know. It's pretty weird. But seems like a pretty cool seed so far. And in here, we have a pig trapped in a bunch of cobwebs. So, unfortunately, this little guy is stuck unless you rescue him. But that's for you guys to do when you actually do this map, not me. And let's go into this house over here. And this house actually caught me by surprise. If you go into here, there is a 2x2 oak wood tree. And if we actually climb to the top... There's a mushroom that's trapped, and again, you could rescue that on your own time if you would like to. And something else that I found pretty amazing is if you go into this house and stand in the middle where this birchwood is, you will see all these wither skeleton heads just staring at you, and it is very creepy. I don't know, it's a pretty domestic, domestic seed because there's all these weird things going on here. It's very weird. I don't know. The seed is pretty cool. And if you go into here, you'll notice that the floor is pretty much made out of cake, I guess you could say. It's not made out of cake. You can see the wood under it. But there is a lot of cake here. I mean, I don't know who would want this much cake or put in the time to bake that much cake. But, I don't know. I guess it's there. So yeah, if we go... Oh, look, we got a couple villagers. I was noticing that there wasn't a lot of villagers. Weird. You will see, you know, this guy just doing his own thing. He's kind of glitching out, too. You know what, whatever. This is an average thing you see on a seed. What else is there for me to cover? Oh, yes. If you go into here, you will find an already tamed wolf, and his name is Wilfred. I'm guessing that someone left you a dog, and you, like, somehow adopted it without really adopting it, but, yeah, I guess that's how that is. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I gotta look into the other houses and see what I gotta show you guys, so yeah. Alright guys, I'm back, and I did notice I missed a couple houses. It turns out if you go into this house, and if you look right here, you see an ocelot with a bunch of little baby ocelots, which is very adorable. And if you wanted to, I'm sure you could tame it. It does seem to be trapped. Yeah, it can't, like, jump over that. But, yeah, there's a bunch of little ocelots. You could tame them if you like, and they're, like, glitching inside of each other. So you just got a little fish for that. And I noticed if you went into this house, you'll see a little creeper head in a dispenser, and if you go on that, a creeper pops out. So this is like a creeper house because this thing has like 64, but this guy's standing on it and he's in the way. Move, you little creeper. Okay, there you go. You step on it again, a bunch of more creepers. So, come on, let me out. I can't get out. Alright, let me break through the roof here. So yeah, you could, break out if you wanted to because those guys get in the way. But they seem to be friendly creepers. They're, like, not hurting me or anything. And there's a house right here that's very weird. There's just a cactus in the way. I don't know. But I could just float on top and go in there, but it doesn't seem to be anything in there. The floor is just replaced with a little bit of sand. And this is something I was very curious about. If you go into this well, you go in here, there's a chest with a sword named This Is Fake. I don't know what is fake. It's just saying this is fake. I mean, I don't know, let me just put that cactus in there. It says this is fake. It seems like a pretty good sword. It's diamond. So that's pretty cool, unique, and, oh, something very important. This is the least thing you would expect. If you go into this house, like the one farthest from everything, you open the door, there's a little cave, and there's the end. The end is right there, and they give you this, like, little tunnel to drop in. But I'm not going to drop in there. That's for you guys to explore in there, not me. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. You don't even got to search for the end, which is great. I mean, oh wait, let me set the time to day. Time set day. So yeah, I found that really, really nice, and yeah, that's pretty much the seed. There's not too much to show you. On my opinion, this is like the freakiest map I've ever seen. Like the freakiest seed. I mean, you got everything you would ever want. You got the end, you got diamonds and emeralds in the blacksmith, you got an enchantment table, you got everything you'll ever need. You got the ocelots in that house and the creeper maker in that house. In my opinion, this is probably the best seed you'll ever find on YouTube, and this is very unedited. I actually just found this seed, and let me, like, show you the seed right there. There's the seed at the bottom left right there. Right there. I'll put the name of the seed in the description if you ever want to see this. And if you're ever curious, that's where you spawn. You just have to go diagonal, and you'll find the village over here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this seed. And I noticed there's not a lot of villagers, so it's a very crazy seed. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this seed. Yeah, I'm That Only Beast 13, and I'm out.